Hey everyone, this video is going to show you how to access the elementary courses in the preview widget. So what we'll do is once you've logged into Brightspace, scroll down a little bit on the right-hand side to the elementary preview site, and you can click on elementary preview site. This will open up all the different course content that is available from the Ministry of Education. What I should tell you is that it is somewhat limited in terms of the primary resources, junior and intermediate, depends on what was created. Obviously, the ministry didn't really have a plan years ago for online learning for all of these, but these are more for blended learning activities. So you can see for grades 7 and 8, there's a lot of different areas like science and technology, language, math, history. And if you click on any of those, it will open up a Brightspace course where it should have all of the different units and activities where you can go in and access the content, for example. Okay, so that's how you would access these so you can preview them. Now, this still doesn't allow you to use them in your class. If you want to use them in your class, the current process for that is you'd have to email me and let me know what it is that you'd want so that I can then load it into your course. Okay, so for a grade 7 teacher, if you need 7 of these courses, that may not be a quick turnaround. I understand that. I'll try and get them out to you as quickly as possible. Now, for others of these, if we go to that elementary preview site, so in the primary or junior, they might be a little bit different. So, for example, junior, you don't have as many options for just grade 4. So you've got language, math, social science, and science and tech. But for primary, you actually have less than that. So these are all just 3 years, grade 1, 2, and 3 blended learning activities. But then there's 2 games. One's called Aquaverse, one is called Roots. And you can preview those again. But if we go into this grade 2 blended learning, it's really going to launch us these things that they call carousels. Okay, so these carousel activities, they're actually Flash-based, so they won't be available for the entire year, unfortunately. But if you click on activities right now, then it should open up the links here where you can click on carousel. And when you click on carousel, it should open up this nice little open grade 2 carousel. And then you can see all these different topics along the bottom. You've got language, math, science, technology, social sciences, health, physical education, and the arts. And inside of each of these, there are their own options you can choose from. So if we wanted to do math and you wanted to go through number sense enumeration, then inside of here now, you can scroll to different activities through the carousel and select the one that you want to use. Now, again, these are currently Flash-based, so you may have to actually enable the Flash player for your students to use these. You can do that if you'd like, but those may not be very useful for those grade 1 to 3 students, unfortunately. Okay. Now, I haven't heard anything from the Ministry of Education saying they were going to be creating more of these courses or more of the content. But again, this is just a preview of that content. So if that is something you do want, then you'll have to email me and let me know what you want. And if you want it in the same course or different courses, as it can be pretty cumbersome to load in all that content for the thousands of teachers that we have in our board. Okay, so if you can be patient with me, I'll try and get it in for you as soon as possible. And the email again, david.gomes@publicboard.ca.